vampire survivors like reverse bullet hell games. I got Brotato, I got the Rogue Genesis, though it's just the demo for right now, and then I picked up Soulstone Survivors. I think I kind of hit the end of Halls of Torment, except for like the last few achievements, and then I have I hit most, or I guess Infamy level 10 for Bounty of 1. There's still like levels you can go beyond that, but like a lot of that's just kind of bonus. So we're going to start off with Brotato. I started playing it already. So let's turn off some of the sounds. Let's greatly reduce you. No music, but we will allow some of those. Okay. All right. Gameplay. It's back. All right, let's start it out. I'm playing around with the well-rounded character. I am gonna try someone else this time. I think I want to try. I don't know. Lucky mutant, generalist, loud, multitasker. I don't know yet. Let's try just going down the list. Let's try the ranger. Laser gun. Oh. Let's try the laser gun. It's not too bad. I've been playing around with it. I am not nearly as good as I could be, especially for when you start dealing with there's some monsters in here that dash. When it comes to that, it's a little rough for me. So, as usual, we'll probably play. We'll probably play about an hour of this, and then we'll switch over to coding. So we'll keep with the normal schedule. So about 9 o'clock, I'll start writing some code. For the code portion of this, I'll be writing. So I started the last time. I built the expected move application. It's just a little app that helps me track the expected move of certain things on the stock market. And, let's go for attack speed. Yeah, it helps me track certain information on the stock. Why is this a pistol? I don't want 2 of these. Let's swap you out for the SMG. So I have that laser gun. So yeah, I built that app, and then so it's successfully recording it, but I'm going to make some tweaks to it. I don't need to record some information on there, and the other thing that I don't need it to do is, or I want to do, is actually have it start displaying the information as charted as a chart. So that's what I'll have it start to do. So we'll kind of go from there. The waves aren't bad. I will take this Gummy Berserker, and I will add in some lifesteal. Let's reroll. Yeah, we'll take this laser gun. We'll combine you two. Let's reroll one more time. Take you. Combine you. Do we want another laser gun? We got 2 laser guns already. Let's do one more reroll. And let's lock in this SMG and lock in this shredder for right now and go to wave 4. And then we can always pick them up when we come back again. So, but I don't, Brotato has been pretty fun. I haven't tried out all of the various classes. I imagine like there's different little bonuses that it'll get you, but I haven't played around with all of it. So right now I'm trying out the Ranger. It seems to be okay. I haven't seen some of the higher levels yet. I imagine that they'll be interesting to get to. The melee is pretty alright. I did try the melee. The melee is pretty alright. What do I want to go with here? Let's go with the elemental damage, and let's go with this damage in general. Now lock these two in. Let's go ahead and buy the shredder and combine you to make a level 2 shredder. Level 2 laser gun, level 2 laser gun. Let's buy the SMG and combine you two. Let's do one more read. Oh, we can get another SMG that we can... Ooh. Let's just lock in you and lock in you. Yeah, for right now we'll do that. Let's not do a reroll. No need to waste the coins. So, no, there's been some pretty cool reverse bullet hells these days that I've been trying out. This one's, I like it, the Brotato. It's a simple concept, but I, of course, probably because I'm used to some of the older games, I'm not the biggest fan of having to pick things up, but it does, I believe, provide a mechanic in the game that is meant to add a layer of difficulty. So, it's pretty cool. Nice. Let's take the lifesteal. Let's take the hit point regeneration. And now we can buy some of these things. I wanted to buy the laser gun too. Let's buy you. Combine you. Let's buy you. Combine you. That way, if we come across another SMG, we have it. And let's buy you. Let's just go to the next wave. So yeah, it was a little, it took me a moment to figure out some of those mechanics for the combine, but I think it's a pretty neat mechanic. I think it gets tougher and tougher to kind of come out with unique things, but this one's pretty neat. I do like the ability to kind of combine things, as well as the mix of melee and ranged. That's kind of neat there. They have a shorter time period for the waves, so many of the reverse bullet hells kind of go for minutes rather than like seconds, and the timing on this is pretty short. So I think they only give you like 30 seconds. Let's do the lifesteal for this one, and we got a laser gun 2 here. SMG, shredder. Let's re-roll and see if we can pick up a couple items. Ooh, the rocket launcher is really nice. I gotta buy the rocket launcher. Re-roll again. Yeah, didn't really help me. Let's keep going. I have to figure out what I want to do when I want to swap out weapons next, because maybe I shouldn't have picked up so many weapons. It's just that the rocket launcher is pretty nice. The thing that makes it a little rough is there's some ranged monsters in here that are a little bit of a pain if you're not fast enough with melee weapons. But otherwise, it's pretty chill. I like it a lot. So, nice. bit of hit point damage there. Not bad. I survived though. Let's increase my hit points. Let's increase my engineering. Let's re-roll and see if we get anything. No, I think we're alright. Warrior helmet, armor, max hit point, -5 to speed. I might eventually have to move over to some different weapons, but right now I'm okay. So yeah, no, this isn't bad. No, I usually die somewhere in these next 2 levels. It's these monsters here. It's that dashing that always gets me. I can't kill them fast enough. So, you know. Ooh, that really hurt. But the lifesteal and the hit point regeneration really helps. That's why I ended up taking those for right now. That really hurts. Let's see if we can survive for another few seconds. You only got like 10 more seconds to go. Let's see. Nice. And there I go. Let's try a new run. No dodge, no engineering, but I get more attack speed. Let's start with crazy. Let's go with shurikens. I see. Not bad. Mix of melee, I guess, and ranged. So this is a bit of a mixed bag here. Not bad. Let's just go for the damage. Let's add another shuriken. Let's reroll. A lightning shiv. Let's just go for another shuriken. And sure, why not lightning shiv? And then worst case scenario, I can always combine some of the shurikens. I'll try not to make the mistake last time where I overloaded on like one type of weapon. But I guess it really doesn't matter for this. Brotato. Not bad. Let's see. Harvest. I don't know. Sharp bullet. Sure. And let's do one more reroll. Let's go. Let's try again. He's got a little plant sticking out of the top of his head. Now that's kind of funny. So far, it's all right. I don't mind. The real question is, can I survive the ones that dash at you? So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. Critical chance, lifesteal. Ghost axe is melee. I am gonna combine and get a ghost axe. And then let's buy shuriken. Combine. Let's do one more. Let's do the combined ghost axes. And then we'll kind of leave it from there. Go. Let's see. This might make some of the things easier. Yeah, I think going with a nice mix of melee and ranged isn't bad. That might be the approach that I take. Nice. I don't know. That hurt. Yeah, see, when you have to deal with the ranged, you kind of get dinged a little bit. Oh, for those interested in the music that I'm listening to, the playlist is gaming music playlist, copyright free, Twitch and YouTube safe. So let's up my attack speed and go for some more speed. Go Scepter, alright. More Lightning Shiv. I think I want to go for a laser 1 damage 1. I think I want to go for a laser gun, but we'll see. Let's go. It's alright. I can't tell past the point. So we're not at the dasher phase yet, so we'll see. I think that'll be like the larger determiner for me. Nice. So I was watching another YouTuber or another Twitch streamer, and they had pointed out that probably the time that I stream, which is now, kind of conflicts with a bunch of other people's. So I'm definitely not going to be able to ever compete on that level. But this is just the time that I picked. Plus 3 max hit points. Don't want a Ghost Flint. Let's add the glasses. And this. And 62 chance to gain material. Thanks. He's got glasses on and everything. I like the little effects that it adds. Not bad. So no, I like the effects that it adds. I didn't realize, I should have, that the Ghost Shiv was melee. I started using it on one of the other characters, and I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. So it's not bad. The current approach, at least, is working alright. Maybe not. Maybe not. Alright. Let's get some regeneration. Let's lose the knife. Go for laser gun. Let's see. Let's upgrade the lightning shiv here. Let's get this metal. Alright, let's give it a try. You get all the little things. We'll see how well it works this particular round. Ooh. Yeah. I can't kill the things fast enough. I'm gonna just have to not run into them and go that particular route. But I can just heal up, so as long as I don't let them hit me, then it should be pretty chill. Yeah, that's not so bad. Bad at all. Let's pick up some food, heal a bit. Let's see if we can get this tree. No, we didn't. More damage. More hit point regeneration. Thank you. Let's re-roll. attack speed and range. A gentle alien. Laser gun 2. I can buy you and then merge you. Let's try one more reroll. Pickup range. Yeah, let's take you. Let's lock you into place. We'll get you next time around. Yeah, it's these guys. I'm just going to have to dodge. I'm going to have to become a better dodger at this, which I'm pretty terrible at. Ooh. I got to go get that tree item in a moment. Nope, don't need to. There's something right there. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Kind of gave me some health, but also gave me a bunch of other things as well. We'll see what I get when this is over. Like I'm more so just running around dodging these guys than I'm actually killing. But I only have a few more seconds to go. Let's see if we can survive. Maybe. Oh man, almost. Let's recycle it. Lifesteal. Let's take you. And since let's recycle you. We'll just hold on for right now. Let's go. Let's go. Not bad. Still doing alright. The lifesteal, I will eventually probably try to go for the... I don't know if I can lock those in. I don't think I can lock in the attack speed. I think I can only lock in some of the items that you get later on. We'll see how that goes. Let's see if we get it again. It's a close one. Let's see if we can survive. This might be a close one. Ooh. Oh, thank goodness. Run back down here and see if we can get this. Oh, whew. Let's go from range. Literally a glass cannon. Let's get you. Let's get the frog here. Do two more rerolls. Yeah, let's get the ghost axe. Combine you. And let's lock you in place. We're gonna use it anyway. Ooh, a knife level 3. And then another metal? Sure, let's go and see if we can survive this. Bad, not bad. Not bad. I don't know if I'm going to survive this round. I got 36 seconds. Let's see if we can play a better dodge game. No. Knockback, pickup range. Let's do a new run. Let's try the mage. A plank? A wand. Alright. I can see where more attack speed will come in handy with this guy. And the knockback too. Some of the other stuff makes a bit more sense now. Reroll. Reroll another wand. And let's lock you. And go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get some more attack speed. This seems okay. But... So like I thought all attacks give you elemental, but it looks like it's specific. So it's something I need to kind of take note of going into the future. You can only get it on certain weapons. And I wasn't even paying attention. Let's choose elemental damage and overall damage increase. Increase my pickup range. Ghost Scepter range. Let's go for another wand. Lock in the Ghost Scepter. Alright. Go for more elemental damage too. Not bad. This is okay. I don't hate this. The mage seems alright. Again, the shorter waves kind of makes it a little nicer. But of course the mechanic is different. The monsters come at you a lot faster, but in smaller waves. Sure, let's go for more elemental damage. Let us combine some wands here. Combine pickup range. Let's lock you into place. Let's go. Yeah, it's not bad. I feel like people have probably already reviewed Brotato. I kind of like it. As far as mechanics go, again, the shorter rounds make it a little bit more manageable rather than long rounds of chaos. So that's kind of cool. The monster variety seems pretty neat. Now I have a fairly decent computer, so I don't really pussy damage. Sure. Let's up my elemental damage again. Let's upgrade lifesteal. Let's reroll. Oh yeah, I wanted to buy you. Let's see if we will try one more time. Let's lock you into place and reroll since we were going to lock you into place anyway. Lock you into place too. Go. Oh, so those are the special monsters. Oh, those hurt. Oh, wow. I don't think I have any hit point regeneration, do I? No, I don't think I do. I don't think I will survive this round. I will not. Ooh, that bait was a terrible idea. Let's try one additional character. And then I might switch over to the other game. Chunky. Lucky. Let's try the mutant. Let's go for the shredder. Huh. He seems alright. Seems alright. Let's go for an attack speed. Let's go for some lifesteal. Let's take the pistol. Let's go for the SMG. Alright, fine, let's go for the taser. We'll save you for later. And we'll go for the laser gun then, and alien tongue. Let's go. Not bad. I feel like some people really like the melee. I hate chasing enemies, so there's enemies that will fire at you, and I'm not the biggest fan of having to chase them down. I don't think I mentioned that already. Oh, I think the rounds get longer as you, for each wave, which I didn't notice before. Lifesteal or damage. Let's go for damage and attack speed. Let's buy the laser gun. And we'll just have to leave it at that. Let's go next round. Oh yeah, that's right. Items are more expensive. But I level up faster. It's always, I die at like wave 8 consistently. So we'll see where I die this time. More attack speed. I don't have any elemental damage. Let's take you. Alien tongue. Let's take it. Let's reroll. Let's do one more reroll. Let's buy another shredder. Let's go. Next wave. This seems like a pretty neat game engine, by the way. I think it's Godot. But I think it's, people joke around and call it Godot, but I believe it's just Godot. So yeah, let's see if we can survive past wave 8 this time. I've killed 10,000 enemies so far. Ooh. I will take the engineering. Let's do triceps. Let's add 6% dodge. Let's add armor. Let's buy the SMG. Or the shredder. And now the SMG. And let's re-roll and see if we get anything neat. Shuriken 2. We'll keep you on lock. And we'll re-roll once more. Keep you on lock 2. And sure, why not? Excuse me. Let's see what we got. Excuse me again. After this round, I'm going to take a small break. Someone's talking to me on Cacao Talk. Let's see what we got going. Let's resume, and I can upgrade attack speed. I'm gonna go for it. And then I'm gonna go for lungs 3. Let's buy the SMG. That's all I can buy. I'll probably ditch one of the others. Let's see what we get here. 13, 7. Yeah, I'll probably... No, yeah, let's recycle you to get the shuriken. And go from there. The extra attack speed, I think, is nice for this character. Or at least for this particular round. Let's see if we get any plants or what have you. Not bad at all. I think I'm slowly getting the hang of this. Slowly. Not bad. Let's resume. Let's increase the range. Plus 10 to harvesting. Let's swap out lifesteal to cooldown 0.88. Cooldown. 0.84, 0.86, slightly higher damage than if we use the pistol. Well, let's re-roll and see what we get. We can't afford to, so we'll lock you into place and we'll do one more re-roll. Let's go again. Not seeing anything great. Oh, let's see what we got here. Alright. Let's see if we survive this wave. I start dying around wave 8, I find. I'm just not good at dodging the enemy fast enough. That or I make poor choices in terms of what my upgrades. So then I'm pretty shitty when it comes to this level. Or this wave. Got another 9, a few more seconds on this particular wave, and then we're good. Let's see if we can survive it. Alright. Back time. For someone it is. Fun. Let's resume. Range. Attack speed. Reroll. Oh. Let's keep you around. Let's do one more reroll. Sure. Nope. Bye. Yeah, let's see if we can earn a bunch of money this time around. Yep. I think it'll be better this time around. We're on wave 8. Let's see if I can survive. It's these guys here who always run away and then run at me. They always get me. Let's see. I'm trying to play this differently, knowing when they're gonna come. I just have to dodge them. Yeah, there we go. Much better. Much better. Wasn't able to get out of it that time. Maybe I'll see. We'll see what happens this time around. I'm almost through it though, so... I don't know if I'll survive this one. This is going to be rough. I must admit that is a little sad. I would like to have more than one run. No, I tried this last time. The bait, though, I think it's a really neat item. It's just whipped my ass. Let's take you. Let's do higher range. All right. I feel like I can afford the alloy now. Taser level 2. Let's lock you into place. I'm going to think about taser level 2 because I think it might be a slightly better item. Yeah, I just can't afford it, so we'll just go to the next wave for now and buy it afterwards. So this wave might not be so bad. Let's see what level wave I can get to this time around. Right now it's wave 9, I think, might be my highest right now. We'll see if we can get to wave 10. Ooh. Progressively longer waves. But I think I'm okay this round. Lots of food is dropping, so we'll see what happens. This might be a rough one. But so far I'm good. So far I've got another like 10-ish seconds left. I'm doing much better than I have in previous rounds. So we'll see. Nice. So wave 10. I don't know what engineering does per se. I'm gonna recycle it for now. I do like the plant, so I'm gonna take it. Let's upgrade lifesteal. Let's upgrade damage. Alright. So I definitely want the missile. Though I do lose some attack speed. I do want the taser. 0.7 seconds. I think it's worth it to replace. And let's reroll. Pocket Factory. I like this one a lot, so I'm going to keep it. And no, I'm just wasting coins now. Let's go to the next wave. Seems to be doing all right. So wave 10 is where I'm at. Let's see how far we're gonna get today. Another 15 minutes before we switch to coding. Doing all right. I'm doing all right. Let's see. Another 30 seconds left in the wave. Ooh. I don't know if I'm going to survive this one. I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. I think I got it. We might be able to get to wave 11. I think the highest I've gotten is like wave 13, but we'll see. Nice. But I'm only doing that because I used the mutant. That's the only reason I got to level 20. 2 seconds. Ooh, nice. Sure, I'll take the harvesting because I don't do melee. Let's up my attack speed. Let's up the hit point regeneration. Let's take the pocket factory and reroll the medical gun. What exactly does the medical gun do? Well, it does damage. Clearly. Let's reroll. Ooh. Double barrel shotgun level 2. I think. Let's lock you into place as well, because I think you're going to be better than the laser. I just can't afford you. Well, no, I can't afford you. Recycling will take me up to 125. So, let's go to the next wave. Ooh, yeah. I think wave like 11 or 12. I think I managed to survive a few rounds of these guys. But, yeah, the turrets will definitely help as long as I can get to them. Nice. So... that's gonna be rough. But let's move around and see. The hit point regeneration and the lifesteal helps a bit. I can't pick up like half the items though. But the hit point regeneration is working. Alright, oof. Ooh. Survived, nice. I'm gonna recycle the luck. Let's take the attack speed. Medical gun 3 seems worth it. Let's drop the pistol for the medical gun and the double barrel shotgun for... Well, let's try a reroll. Blood donation. Nope. 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 No. Yeah, let's recycle you and just get the double-barreled fiddlesticks. Look at me being an idiot. I sold it without enough. Alright. Let's see if we can survive this round and pick up that double-barrel shotgun. Or something else will come along. Maybe, if I survive. Let's see if we can get this tree and get a turret. We did. Nice. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, another turret possibly over here. Nice. The miniature factory, or the pocket factory, is nice because, again, can help with all of this. Again, I don't know if I will survive this round. But the hit point regeneration is starting to kick in. Let's see if we picked up some food. And one food. Nice. Got another 6 seconds to go. Oh, that was close. Healing. I will take this medical turret. Oh, goodness. More hit point regeneration, please. I'll take the harvesting. Plus, at the end of a wave. I'll keep you and let's see, medical gun 2. Let's buy this double barrel shotgun before we run out of things to roll. Nothing's caught my eye. But if we do find something else, we'll swap it out. I don't think I'm going to buy the revolver. Let's kick it out and roll. This is great. +1 to engineering. I'll take it. Alright, let's see how we do. I think I've never gotten to wave 13 before, so kudos. And let's see if we make it another wave. And it just heals me. Nice. Let's get back over here. Oh, that healing is nice. Let's get a turret from this tree. And back up here for healing. Nice. I think I might actually make it to wave 14. Nice. Nice. Maybe not. Oh. Shit. Fuck. But I opened up the wildling and I got the apprentice. Let's see, it is 8:52. My dodge is terrible though. Do I want to try another run? -400 damage. You can't equip melee weapons. -400 damage. No, I don't want to try that. Apprentice +2 melee when you level up. You level up +2. Let's give apprentice a try. Slingshot, nice. Pruner. No wand. Alright. The SMG it is. We'll try a few rounds of this. And when we die, we'll switch over to writing code. Let's see if we can make it past wave 14 this time. Or I guess wave 13. That's alright. Let's increase the max hit points. Let's go for another SMG. Excuse me. Get a drink real quick. Alright. And let's go for a crossbow. Now, the nice thing about this character is going to be the additional damage, but we'll see how it goes. I wonder if this allows for multiplayer, but I guess you might get a lot of enemies on the screen at that point. So, we'll see. I haven't looked into it. I might go for less harvesting items this time, and I missed the tree. Let's go for more damage. Let's go for another SMG. And lock in another crossbow, and reroll, and lock in another SMG, and go. And then we'll combine some of the SMGs next time around. Not bad. Not bad at all. After a while, these like earlier levels just feel kind of meh. You can still mess up on them, I imagine, but that's alright. It looks like I've collected 10,000 materials so far. Not bad. Yep, collected 10,000 materials. Let's up my hit points. Let's combine an SMG over here. And combine an SMG over here. Buy the crossbow and combine you. And let's see. We'll buy a wand. And we'll get a turret next time. Ooh, and a shuriken. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, these are the range guys. So the range guys start appearing. I guess wave 4? Yeah. Let's see if any trees appear. Nope. No trees yet. Nice. I want damage. I will take the range damage. And triceps. Now I wanted to pick up a wand. Excuse me. And a turret. And a reroll. Lumberjack. No go stacks. Let's go. Let's go wave 5. See what happens. I think. I wonder. I haven't been paying attention, but I wonder if they whether they count the unpicked up items towards your level. So we'll see. Clearly, I just hit level 6. We'll see in a couple seconds. They do not. You gotta pick them up. All right. Lifesteal. Let's lock you in place for right now and reroll. Lock you in place as well. Yeah. What I'll do is I'll hold on. I might get rid of the shuriken and just do the SMG and the crossbow. And then if I happen to roll another one of them, then I will combine them to get a higher level. Not bad. Wave 6. Wave 8 is where I think I start to see trouble. It's the bigger guys that are a little bit more durable that charge at you that I can't seem to kill fast enough. So I'm hoping that if I upgrade my weapons, I'll be able to kill them faster. Excuse me. So, alright. Max hit points. No medical gun. Nice, a wand. I'll take you. Let's combine you to an SMG too. Let's lock you in place. Let's unlock you. We won't combine you yet. Let's reroll. Shady posted. Let's just go to the next wave. It's 8:59. We'll see where that ends. Oh, my amazing cat Bonnie has come to visit us. I have a in my office I have a little mouse on a stick that she likes to play with. So currently she is batting at the mouse on a stick. She's absolutely adorable. I might put her on my screen at one point. I have a picture of her somewhere. Okay, so dodge, melee. Let's go for hit point regeneration. the SMG2. Let's combine Shredder level 2. Wait 1 moment, please. Just running away with it. Let's reroll, see if we get any neat items. Crossbow 2, we'll take it. We'll unlock you. And we will take the alien tongue. Ooh, yeah, no. By upgrading the weapons, I think that was a wise choice. I'm really able to kill these guys a lot faster. Yeah, no, good choice. Wave 8 shouldn't be too much of a problem. Not bad at all. Yep, nope. Wave 8 should be much easier. Same thing with the waves after this. I gotta remember to keep upgrading my weapons rather than trying to go for variety. Which means I probably need to get some elemental damage. We got a few more minutes left. So close. Almost died there. Plus 3 hit point regeneration. Plus 3 life steal. Definitely the rocket launcher. Are we gonna get you? I still want to buy it. Shit. Let's unlock you and reroll. Scared sausage. Okay, sure. Here's you. Medical turret, definitely want it. Let's go to the next. Nice. Yep. Next time around on the medical turret, and we'll see if we can survive past wave 13 this time. Brotato. Almost got me there. Nice. Not bad, not bad. So wave 9 is almost done. Let's pick up this item here. Ooh, shit. Alright. Let's write some code. Looks like we unlock the pacifist. Okay. Code. Where was I? So last time I worked on this, I was using Angular. This is my expected move application, which allows me to track the expected move of the S&P 500. I'm thinking about actually automating it. But let's look around first for a couple different things. So let's see if we can find an API that will give me the daily S&P free REST API for daily end of day SP index. Ooh. Let's see if this Yahoo query still works. This is years old though. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. So this is the S&P index 5. Let's look if there's something. No, we can't see the expected move. But this is the information. Regular market low. Let's see if we can find an open. So this is the opening numbers. I don't. This is just way too much information. I like it, so I'll hold on to it. The official website of the index. So maybe we can pull the information that I want from here. Smallest. So that told me what that is. So what I'm looking for is trying to find some API that I can use. St. Louis Fed. Let's look up this. So the St. Louis Fed has an S&P. I see that. And let's look up. Let's look at the documentation. So I guess you can get the real time, get the observations of data examples in JSON. So I can get the observations real time start. And what does it say? The S&P 500. I think this might be what I want. It's just that it's such a huge range. And I really just want to know the opening. I might play around with this. So anyway, I'll investigate that a bit more. Let's zoom in a bit. Where I left off. So for this particular application, it's a mix of Angular on the front end, Angular 17 on the front end with standalone components. On the back end, we're using Node with Mongoose to run the application. I'm just kind of enjoying it right now, playing around and doing some design. But what I want to do today is add a chart functionality to it so that I can display the charts, and we have those. We're going to use AG charts and use a pie chart for that. And then the hope is after that potentially to have it automated, so at the start of the day I can get the opening number and then have it calculate the expected move for the day. So as an example of what this looks like right now, excuse me, 4200. This is my overall application. You put in the initial amount, so let's take a look at the SPX today and I'll show you what I mean. So the XPX opened at 515.8.95, and the expected move today was it looks like it was 34. So my particular application, when you hit it, this calculator part up here is separate. It calculates the expected moves for the day, the expected move range for the day, the expected move times 1.5, and the expected move times 2. I actually see a little problem there. Let me fix that real quick in my calculator. So it should be expected move times 1.5. And let's put a pipe here so that I can tell the difference. Save you. There we go. So now it says dot, times 1.5, and lets me know what it is here. So where are we? And then 34. So now it tells me all of that information. And then down here we have a chart where it tracks it every day. So I think the approach for this would be to have it so that it tells me what the open is, and then do the calculated expected move based upon the volatility for the day, and we'll work on that. Right now, I think what I want to do is above the table is add in a a little chart telling me some of that range. So there's our grid. Let's build a new component. So one of the things that's nice about WebStorm is WebStorm does offer some of the like new components. So you click on new Angular component or new Angular schematics, and it gives you a whole bunch, which is really nice. And I'm actually going to build a new component, and I'm going to call it the XPX chart. We'll call it the XPX EM chart. Because I want to know what does or doesn't fall outside of that. And then you can put in additional configurations if you want. So in this particular instance, we want it to be a standalone component. And because we right-clicked on the component folder, it created all that for us, which is kind of nice. We're not going to do a spec this time around, but like I think for a normal application, you could. Now, I haven't really used the chart before, so let's go ahead and ask ChatGPT, which is nice. Let's see. Let's ask ChatGPT. And there it is. Let's see. Using Angular 17 and what do we called it again? What was the name of the library? Why am I blanking on this? Yeah. And AG charts. Create a chart. Create a donut chart component that pulls information from an API. So one of the things that we don't have to worry about and we can kind of use already is we'll use the same kind of backing that we have over here. So let's minimize you and zoom in over here. So we already have this particular grid here that updates every time something changes. So every time the data changes. So what we can do here is pull in you into our chart component as a constructor. And over here, let's go to our daily data service. Yeah. So there's our data. And we could just do, there's the data subject. And let's add another one. So we'll do public, we'll do chart subject. And it's pretty much going to be the same thing. It's going to give us, we're going to get an array of data from the back end. You're still going to call it that. Fetch chart rather than fetch data. And it's pretty much going to be the exact same thing here. But instead of data subject, you're going to do chart subject. And instead of daily endpoint, it's still going to be daily endpoint, but let's do chart. That's what we'll call it. We need to make the endpoint, and it's not going to be of type daily, it's going to be of type chart, which we'll create in a moment. We're not deleting any data. When we do this dot get data as observable, get chart as observable, type any, and return this dot chart subject as observable. So we'll do that. And when we add our data, we'll do this dot fetch chart dot subscribe, and this dot delete data, fetch chart. Yep, so that will do all of that. I don't know what the chart data is going to look like just yet. Let's think of a couple other things. So, knowing that that's what's going to happen, let's keep our grid over here to the right. And our chart, TypeScript, yep. So we're probably going to need to do a similar thing where it's an on-grid ready. I don't think we need to do a cell render. We're not formatting. We do need the destroy. So we'll add you in. I don't know about the data, what the data is supposed to look like, or the delete. We do need an ng on destroy. And we'll say implements on destroy. So that's fine. That's our daily data service. Let's see. I think so. I have the donut chart here, and we do want the public options. So let's add you in. I don't know why it likes to do the public. Get data, this dot options, and then we have our data. And instead of, now I wonder, this requires an on-grid ready. To update the chart, do we need an on-grid ready? And I don't know. But we could also look up the documentation for it. AG charts. Chart ready? Or is it grid ready? Let's see what this has to say. Chart data. Fresh data. Oh, I see. So we don't. Let's reread what that says. However, for AG charts, especially when you're working with Angular, the process of updating with new data from an API doesn't rely on an on-grid ready event. Instead, updating the chart is typically handled through the Angular's data binding and component lifecycle hooks. Okay, so we can just do the traditional on ready. So instead of, along with on destroy, we'll do an on init. And when we do our on init, we'll do ng on init. We will, let's stub this out a bit with comments. Get the API, get the data on the API, and subscribe to the get chart pipe. And we'll do this. Now similarly, I think I just stored the data. Yeah. We'll call you up here. We'll match you any for now because I don't know what the data needs to look like, but I will take a look at it in just a moment. But let's mock this out. So we need to do this .data service .get chart .pipe, and we'll do the same thing. Take until this .destroy. .subscribe, and when that happens, we'll do basically the same thing, or what they suggest here, which is I need to say this .options is going to be equal to, and we'll use the spread operator to clone it, and we'll just say data is equal to data. It's showing me red because I need to import takeuntil from RxJX. And then when to first get it, we would say this dot the data service dot fetch chart dot subscribe. Yeah, no, that should get us on NGINIT. That gets us our chart. Now, I guess I don't need this aspect right here. So when it first loads, let's get the data, and we'll say this dot options. Cool. So then every time we do it, so what does this data look like as an example? So here's an example. So we would need to send back label and value. And this is an example of the options, I think. So on a init, how do we want to do this? Let's set the data equal to this. It's a type of pie chart. Let's see what else we need to include. Donut chart, and then Angular charts options. Oh, so this determines all of this. So in the HTML, just charts Angular and then pass in the options. So based on that, let's go here. Let's go here. Let's take a look at how I did it on the grid side. Yeah, no, I literally just threw it in there. So you get charts, import the charts, take in the options. We will get to fixing you in just a moment. So back on the TypeScript side, no options. Let's set you equal to an empty object for now, so that it won't potentially complain when it inits. There'll be no data. Then we're going to wait until we get it and keep going from there. Yeah, well, let's see how this works. I don't see any errors right now, except I need to take a look at what the data looks like. So if I'm not correct, this is an example of a label and a value. So what we're going to need to do is create a type for this. So let's do a new file. Instead of daily, you're going to be, I don't know if I want to call you chart. Let's do let's do dchart. Let's do let's call it chart row. And you're going to be export type. Except I proceeded to call it chart row and not chart row.ts. New TypeScript file, chart row. And we'll use you as an example. So chart row is going to be just a label and a value. Yep, and a value. Yep, that'll be it. And so what we're going to get back here is an array of chart rows. No need for switch map. Just doing a little cleanup here. So you probably can't see it, but WebStorm has little marks over here that tell you where errors are or warnings. So let's go back to our chart here. And you're going to be an empty array of chart rows. I guess it won't let me do that. So it's fine. Data, any, let's clean you up in the service. So chart row, next data, any, yeah, no, I don't think I did anything else. All right. So that means our backend / chart needs to return something specific. Yeah. So let's go to our daily controller. I started. Yeah, there it is. Calculate totals. So I want get all my dailies. The normal 1.5, and it should be label. Yeah, label. Come on. Oh my goodness, this WebStorm is lagging for no good reason. Unnecessary. Just copy and paste in here. And it's going to be value. And why are you? Oh, it's restarting every time. I should just stop my application. It's killing me. Yeah, stop everything. There we go. Still? You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. And take a look. I think you can let's do both. Let's ask ChatGPT. What if I wanted to show the total number in the center of the pie chart, donut chart. I think I said pie instead of donut. I did. You can decide by either manually from the data set and then using center property on the pie series. Yeah. I thought it had a donut chart though, so where'd it go? Yeah. AG charts donut. What? How did we, what? AG charts. What? I don't even know. Yeah, so you don't have to. Yeah, type of donut. So you could just say type of donut. And series type donut. Angle key. Value label key. Call out label asset. Oh, yeah. So instead of type angle key, we'll have U and inner ratio. Let's do that to be, what is going on? WebStorm is just killing me here. Yeah, let's exit and restart. It's just dying for no reason. All right, let's see if that goes a little bit smoother. Let's use you as an example. And then inner labels. So series inner labels. Let's use you. series, and then inner labels. Total days. Let's see what it looks like. Green. Let's do black. And let's fill the color. Let's just have it be white. Fill FFF. All right, cool. But we have to calculate this. So where's this data going to come from? Text is going to be empty for right now. So we want to copy all of these, and then let's copy all of this, and let's do this. How would I use a spread operator to update the data and text values from the following object? If I can spell that right. Object. Yeah. And then we will paste in our object. We're using the spread operator, assuming the new data has a total days. Yeah, label value. Okay, so we would do this dot option, map series, new total days. Yep. So we're going to do a couple of things in here. I like this approach. We're going to separate this out into a smaller function. We're going to call it update total. And we're going to have it do this. Return this dot option. Let's call you any for now. It hates that, but it's fine. Got existing properties. Yeah, go ahead and infer. We'll do this. We'll say total days is going to be equal to a number which is going to be equal to 0. Now, you don't have to imply that. You don't have to do number there, but you could say this dot total days to string. But when we get our data back, we're going to, and normally you could do this with a pipe. We'll call this parse data. And we're going to accept the original data. It's going to be of type chart row. Find the row with total, remove it, and set the value to the total days. So rather than try to have the front end do any calculations for us, what we're going to do here on our controller level is take the total here, and say it's just going to be equal to dailies dot length. And then remove it. Dailies dot. Oh yeah, it should be length. But I think I'm missing something here. I think I need to do this. I think mongoose find return array. But it should. I think if you, but it should. It returns an array of objects. It does return an array. So I'm not going to worry about it. It claims that it can't find it here, but it's going to be an array anyway. So let's, on the front end, do this. Oh yeah. So let's do const clean data is going to be the original data, and we want to filter out, we'll call it OD, where OD dot label dot to lowercase is not equal, and we're gonna hard code it in here. We probably shouldn't. In the general principles, we should probably not use magic strings, and we totally are. We're using a bunch of them here, where it's not equal to a total. That's the clean data, and then this dot total days is going to be equal to original data. Let's do this. Const total row is going to be equal to original data dot find, where the original data od dot label dot to lowercase is equal we'll do it here, const total string is equal to the word total. That way we can't make a mistake. Is equal to total string, and then this dot total days is going to be equal to total row dot value. Be total rows dot value or 0 there. So then your parse data. So then when we want to do that, where was it? It was right here. So when you would say this dot options. So when we first do it, this dot options is fine. And then we want to update you. We do this, and then we do this again. But instead of it being that, is going to be, oh yeah. And then from here you return that, and then let's do it this way. And then instead of doing a separate const, we can just return it. So now we can say this is going to be equal to parse data of data, and it's going to be this dot parse data, which should be pretty fast. Oh, why is this memory issue coming up? Let's take a look. Do we have anything else going? We have a bunch of stuff going. Let's go to settings. Let's see if we can figure out this memory issue. Um, um, plugins. I don't see anything. All right. So where was I? Oh yeah. Let's infer. What? Infer. Series. Yep. But I don't know why we're inferring here. It's just going to be equal to. Where are you ending at? Oh, right there. Yeah. So you should be equal to this dot update total. We'll do the same thing down here. Let's see if this works. We may be a little delayed on what's going on with. So we may be attempting to set this dot total days before it's ready. But we'll see whether that happens. I don't see any errors right now. Let's give it a try. Let's break it and see what happens. Daily homepage. Let's add it up here. Div class equals call. In this div. App. SBX-EM chart. All right. Let's see if this works. In npm start. Now I have you here. I know why. So I have my daily controller over here called calculate totals, and I think to the daily routes I called it /calculate instead of charts. So let's go over here to our front end and change the data service so there's no chart. It's going to be called /calculate. There it is. So there's our chart. So far there's been one day when it was outbroken, normal 6 days, and we could add some additional data in here. So so we would take the total days. So let's do some of that and add it in here. So let's do some additional calculation. The normal days. Let's call it normal percent is going to be equal to, let's do the daily count. Const daily count is equal to dailies dot length, and you're going to be equal to normal dot length divided by daily count times 100 times 100. So let's change you over here to a backtick and do normal, and then do $, normal percent percent. And let's see how that looks on the front end. And all right, so normal. Oh, normal is already that. So normal is that. Let's see, 60%. So right now it's 60%. Did I put a dash in there? I did. So then we'll do the same thing here. Switch you over the backtick so we can use string interpolation. And we'll do the normal percent. We'll do the same thing. Const 1.5. Yep. Nice. I think I have it helping me out here. Did I? Nice. And then const 2. I don't know why it filled out the other one but didn't do this one. Percent is going to be equal to no, it's going to be equal to 2. Yeah, there we go. We'll do the same thing here. Yeah, 2, and then we forgot the percent sign. All right, and then the outbreak percent will be the same. Const outbreak percent, but you're going to be outbreak. Oh man, this lag is killing me. I gotta figure out what's going on. I think it's just eating up a ton of memory. But I gotta figure out why. And it's only when I copy and paste. Outbreak percent. Alright. So let's take a look at what that looks like. 2,000. That doesn't seem right. 0% of 2x. Outbreak percent 33. That's, wait, something's wrong. Yep, I see what's going on. Daily count. Q, the 2% is fine. That's right. It was wrong. So now that that's there. 600. Outbreak is 10%. The 1.5 is off. There it goes again. Yeah, Control C is killing me. And I gotta look that up. It's just taking too much. WebStorm. Yeah, there it is. Control C laggy. Let's take a look and see if there's any details. This is 10 minutes ago. Please provide the logs. We'll worry about you in a bit. There we go. So it only has happened 30% of the time. 10 days. So, yep. So that's kind of what I wanted anyway. It's taking up a bunch of time. But yeah, so this gives me the chart that I wanted. And then it just helps me do that. Now, the thing that I'll research over the next couple of days is how I can calculate the expected move. But let's look at that. How to calculate the expected move of a stock. The expected move of stock for a binary event we found by 85% of the value of the front month of the at the money straddle, and add the price of the front month at the money call and the price of the front month and the money, and multiply this times 85%. Okay. Price of the stock. Is computed from the daily current value of the VIX for one of several voluntary symbols in TradingView. I see. So expected move is the amount the expert expected to move or increase. Jesus, the results are labeled as 1 and 2 standard deviation, but the default values are to use VIX as well as 250 days in the year. Use the square root of days to expiration, or in this case a fraction of the day remaining, divided, but the square root of 252 or number in a year. XPX closing price times VIX divided by 100 times the time remaining. Square root of the DTE, which is 0 divided by, oh, that would be 0. Days till expiration. Yeah, I'll play around with that. I think the expected move calculation is going to be a bit more complicated. It's the daily XPX of in this case is a fraction of the day remaining. Yeah, that's it. I'll play around with that. But there's also a calculator, implied volatility, to do the conversion, and daily for the exact. Implied volatility calculator. I see. Somebody's written something. Alright. The only thing to keep in mind is proportional to the square root of time, and not to time itself. This is because volatility, and more generally standard deviation, is the square root of variance, and because variance is proportional to time, therefore volatility is proportional to the square root of time. This is detailed. Annual volatility to daily volatility by dividing it by the square root of the number of trading days per year. In the last year, you can convert annual implied to daily implied volatility by dividing it by the square root of 252. For example, calculating it from the option price. The daily implied volatility is 25% divided by 15.8. This is 1.5. Rule of 16. Round the square root of the number of trading days per year to 16. This volatility rule of 16 allows quicker and easier calculation and is still accurate enough for most purposes. It's actually the square root of 256. Oh, I see. So they use 256 instead of 252. In our example, dividing by 16 rather than 15.8 would make the resulting daily volatility equal to 1.56. The daily implied volatility, which we have just calculated, can be interpreted as expected standard deviation of daily price changes over the remaining life of the option being 1.5. This does not mean that every day the stock will move by 1.5, even if the actual realized volatility return turns out matching the market's expectations. Some moves will be smaller, some will be bigger, some positive, some negative. Only on average, the general size of the moves will be so big that their standard deviation will be 1.5. Assuming normal distribution of returns and mean expected return of 0, we can expect the actual daily price moves to fall within 1 standard deviation from 0, i.e. greater than and smaller than 168% of the days, and 2 out of every 3 days, and within 2 standard deviations, approximately 95% of the days, about once a month. Annual volatility. I see. So, yeah, you have to write a formula that will do all of this for me on the back end. And then, so when I pull in the particular calculations, I can calculate the volatility for my application and then have it display whether it met within the standard expected move for my particular calculations. So that's just me, though. This is what I'm playing around with. I'll probably finish those up in the next couple of weeks and then move on to building something else. Somebody wants me to build an application with a login, so I'll probably start, just for time's sake, with something pretty fast. So let's do a little bit of research on that before I call it a night. Let's look at, and I'll probably just go with Nest, and I'll use Angular on the front end. Nest and Angular and Postgres for the next application. And why Nest is because I can keep it in TypeScript and keep it fairly clean. And then Postgres because the next application is going to have quite a few data components to it. And then after that, I can go and do Angular on the front end and use a login component for that. I might just go over with the Act, though. I'll think about it. I did Angular with this one. It felt fine. I didn't feel particularly strongly about it. So, all right. Anyway, I think I will just stop there for the evening. What did we say it started at? 5158. So that's the number it goes with. And then we ended at close. Let's see if there's more references to close. Yep. We closed at 5. I guess you went with the very last one. Wow, there's a lot of data in here. 524.33. So, and then we can go with the high of the day. Yeah, so I might be able to use this to figure out what the open is. Let's look if there's a standard deviation. I don't think there is, because if it's already calculated the standard deviation for me, I don't have to do that. But I imagine that first trade, regular market time, standard deviation, regular, because the standard deviation changes. The standard deviation changes kind of moment by moment as time progresses downward. Indicators. No. I guess I do want volume. Close, then open, high, low. There it is. So I might just get this from this query. And then I wonder if we can look at, what is it? Chart G. Is it VIX? Query. Oh, my kitty is back. Let's see. Let's see. CBO volatility index. So 16. Let's see. Using the VIX to calculate expected move. I don't know if we can do that. Convert the VIX level to an annual percentage. Oh, we see. So that's what you would have to do. So let's see. There it is. VIX is reported in an annualized number. So VIX annualized equals a 20% move So to calculate, there we go. So the VIX index equals 20%. Annualized movement in the S&P 500. Square root of time, which is 15.9. So the daily move would be equal to 1.25. So to calculate it from a day-to-day basis, let's try that again. So if we were to do, it would just be this. The VIX. Regular market price, 16.03. So I'm going to separate you out, pull out a calculator. To calculate the move, we would take 16.03 divided by 15.9. 1. The daily move would be 1%. To get the weekly implied volume, the daily move is going to be 1.00%. And so if we look at the current numbers in this 1% times 5204.34. No, that's not right. So 5204.34 times 0.001. No, 0.1008. Ooh, that's massive. 52? That seems excessive. That seems much higher. So let's take a look. To get the weekly, we divide 20 by 7.7 being their 50 trading. So if the S&P is trading at 333 and the VIX index commands a 20, the market's expecting a 43.3 point move, lower or higher. 33 divided by, wait, what? So it would be 5204.34 divided by 1.008% equals what? Or higher. Of, wait, what? That doesn't make sense. Wait, what? Using the VIX correctly is interpreted, and I feel like that doesn't make sense. A daily move, 1.25%. We then know lower or higher. So that doesn't seem right. 5204.34 divided by 1.25%, or 4,016. Wait, that's not right. So wouldn't it be 3300 times 1.25%? Yeah, it's times. I'm not wrong. 520, so 5204.34. I don't know why they have the times 0.08%. A 52-point move over the next day. That's a huge spike. I think there's some calculations in here that we could look at if we were going to use the VIX. CBO. We think the CBO or the VIX is going to be so many calculations. Let's look at the stock tracker here and see. So we think the VIX is at 16.3, yeah, and the XPX is here. Let's look at the SPY. Let's look at the stats. General on equity, average volume, income, EPS, expected earnings. Let me do some calculations. And chart on equity. I don't think it shows it here. Yeah, let me do some calculations and see whether this is valid or accurate or not. Anyway, it is 10:05 p.m. Thank you very much for tuning in while I babble on about trying to figure out expected moves and what have you. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Take care, be safe. It's again 10:05 p.m. on April 5th, 2024. This is CptWoozle signing out. Hope you guys have a good evening. Take care and be safe.